Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is still moving in the overall sideways range here. We switch to the 4-hour chart. You can see two potentials still on this chart. Support remains between 2,956 and 3,160. The first potential is the purple wave count as a triangle: A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave, and then from here we could start to rally to the upside to new all-time highs. This is one scenario, but the condition is here that we hold above the July high. That's the invalidation point, located at $2,800 pretty much. Ideally, we don't even break below 2,956, even though that level is less important in a triangle situation. The other scenario is this white wave count where the price bottomed in a flat correction in a wave 4 already on the 5th of July. A wave, B wave, C wave, and we've already rallied in wave 1. This here is a wave 2 pullback, and we could then rally from there. You see in practice it's very similar. The invalidation point is the same. It will just have some, different targets, as we progress. So it doesn't really matter which one we're watching for in detail. The point is, for both of them, the invalidation point is around $2,800, so it's the 5th of July low. And the ideal support region is between 3,160 to 2,956. That area was already reached, the price already turned around, and that's all what we need, okay? The rally, however, was not impulsive. It's not impulsive, not clearly impulsive. So there are a couple of potentials I'm observing. So either we are breaking down from here and test the yellow box again. That would likely lead to a test of the 2,956 level in wave C to the downside. Why? Because the length of the A wave, compared with the potential length of a C wave, could take us down to 2,956. So this is one potential. I mean, it means possibly another opportunity if the price offers that pullback, which is not very clear because at the moment it's moving up in corrective structures and moving down. It looks as if the chart has confirmed a B wave top, given that we broke below the trend line. Now we just need to watch for a retest of the trend line. If that retest is successful, which means that after the A wave down, the 3 wave move up, the price stays now below the trend line, it could set the stage for a more extended C wave down into the yellow support region again. The thing is, it's a 3 wave move down. Now it could be diagonal, that C wave. Now we can never trust them, which is why I highlighted in my last update late yesterday to gold members. The B wave has a chance to extend higher, no problem. B waves are very difficult to predict, and therefore the B wave could easily extend a bit higher before the move down occurs. And as long as the rally is corrective, and I'd say we stay below the wave 1 high at 3,566, there is a risk for that B wave. And the thing is, the higher the B wave, the better for the bulls, because the higher the B wave, the more space the C wave to the downside will have. Now, there is a more bullish scenario available. It is pretty much constructed, but it's possible. And maybe I should put it onto the chart. And you know what? I will put it onto the chart in yellow. And it just indicates a more bullish pathway, which, as I said, is very constructed. The last rally was only in 3 waves. So the only way really that I could count it bullish and that a low was in here on the 25th of July with the latest structure is a wave 1 to the upside. This was a wave 2 as a running flat in a WXY. And then we would create 3, 4, 5. Now I have to change to yellow. This is the only way really, but that is not a clear setup. But bear in mind the move up was in 5 waves. We talked about that. So it could be an A wave or a wave 1, but then this here would have to be all part of a wave 2. And it would be a WXY structure. So yeah, I mean, I'm not convinced by it, but if the market holds above yesterday's low, which was formed at 3,236, that's possible. Either way, also here, like Bitcoin, right? It's a bullish chart, especially as long as we're holding 2,956. It looks weaker than Bitcoin at the moment, but the potential is there. Again, it's a game of reward and risk. So 2,956 is the key support, 2,800 is the invalidation point, but there is a potential rally to all-time highs around the corner. Okay, that gives you the potential, not a guarantee. So it's simple, again, simple trader math to calculate. Of course, the reward to risk ratio was most favorable in the yellow box, or in the orange box even. The price reacted to these support levels now several times, and now we just need to see how the microstructure here develops along the way. And obviously, if we now break back above the trend line, I think that would either set the stage for a higher B wave or even a third wave rally, which would need to prove itself by forming 5 waves up next. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.